Alright, why did not a single one of you fuckers say anything 25 minutes ago, then? I literally skipped up so much. And I'm not gonna go and replay it again. Oh. Yikes. Remember, on my screen it looks like it's still streaming. This entire time. God, we went through so much. Next time, say something. Especially you, Sai. You saw it. Say something, yo. Because on my OBS it said it was fine. It didn't drop frames. Please what? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Something? Hold on, let me double check something. Why are you saying say something? Oh, okay. Y'all, okay. Y'all tilting the fuck out of me here right now, yo. Like, more tilted than I was on Saturday and Sunday over the tournament. Hold on, let me open the window. Sai, bro, you failed me today. Remember, I'm on a laptop. I can't watch my stream while I'm streaming, so I don't know when shit happens. Y'all gotta tell me these things. I figured it was just me. Nah. You say something. Just say something. And be like, hey, bro, I think your stream's on crack. Now we missed 25 minutes of good old-fashioned shit-talking. I think 25 minutes. I mean, I'll look at the VODs later and just see. Don't you cap on me. Watch. I had a chance to go to LA this weekend for a $200 round trip. And guess what I was doing this weekend? Playing at a freaking playing at a regional level tournament that was a national level skill cap. That way someone in stream can double check if that's Sai. Yeah. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call him most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. I was refreshing every few minutes and thought he just went offline, even though it said he was on. No, I was on this entire time, and even now my OBS still says no frame drops. Fuck. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, you see. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. past the security station, there is a gate I see. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jackhammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. After that, then after lunch, the victim, Jackhammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Oh, remember this case. Fuck old bag. Have you muted? Just don't mute the volume, because then it doesn't count your view count if you're gonna lurk. Mute the tab. Actually, you can't even mute the tab anymore. You have to what sucks is you now have to get an actual Google Chrome, extension to mute the tab. Yeah, what, Sai said. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? Skip it. I think I probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple. If you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name. Wendy Old Bag, dearie. Fucking old bag. Just call me Grandmother. So even when I was young, oh god, there she goes again. I don't even want to read this crap. She's just rushing about her, or like gushing about whatever happened when she was younger. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to a good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to a testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Smack her. And this is a count. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of had been doing a run-through since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. You didn't have errands to run, you were just being a nosy prick. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 p.m. Until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I think I should present the picture to Saw. Powers. Yep. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Power does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Power is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently, because he's old too. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Knows the old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all information in your possession ahead of time. How nice to know everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Oh, yikes. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Trip and fell on his own left side. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You see he's dragging his leg clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had a sprained ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Until she squeals, you say? Hold up, I need to look at something. It's not broken though. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear, the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Let's see. Trip and fall. Yes. And to think he's supposed to be a Steel Samurai, what a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where's the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. Let me continue your testimony. Let's press this, too. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch, thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where's this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We were looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it's clear that person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hamlet. We have to consider that possibility also. Oh, yikes. And allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh no, witness's account continues. The time of Poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studios before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Well, before you got to the guard station. You mean before 1? Well, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right? Let's press this statement, and I forget it extends, and I have not, then I have. Are you sure? Objection. The witness has answered the question. Uwag is quite the character, man. Hey, Tetris. About 10. Was the stream down for you for about 25 minutes? Well, not down, but like on, but you couldn't see anything for a little while? Earlier on, like about. How long ago was it? About 26 minutes ago, I was apparently down for about 25 minutes. Oh, I was up, but not. You couldn't see or hear me. No, Tetris has been here. Anyone going into witness studio had to pass by the guard station. Oh, I pause at times when I'm reading things. Ah, I see. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. That face. He looks like he's just like dying. Old Windbag sure has balls, so well, you know what I mean. By the way, this look that Maya makes all the time reminded me of an old friend a long time ago who, like, just always made that face. What? And said nothing? Well, yeah, apparently. I don't know. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all, or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Yikes. I pressed it. Do I present it on here or here? Yeah, here then. I don't have to announce that. No. He means, like, you said nothing when the stream was going on, but nothing was going on the stream, like you couldn't see anything. Hold on. It was just buffering and shit. Look at the photograph one more time. I have to restart it. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studio, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are the printed words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know what it means. What that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Yikes. Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask them with. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could erase the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. And me, you watch your mouth, whippersnapper. See, Tetris, she says whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. No, you didn't see Will Powers, you saw Steel Samurai, you freaking old bag. The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explains this to the court. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than Steel Samurai. Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. He sounds like so disappointed, and he's just like ready to freaking be done with his shit. Yeah, every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see? Come think of it now. I remember throwing out a photo that day. Yikes. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, your please begin cross-examination. Well, I'd say this is an unexpected turn. Well, this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yikes. Where do I press is the real question. Well, typing something up. Let's just touch everything. I really don't remember. Another job? That's right. I checked all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I looked very closely at every one of the photos that the security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? You can tell by looking at the faces for the most part. That's not how this works, but sure. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Willis Powers photo, did I? No, but you're still being an asshat. I think she's missing the point. Indeed she is. You double check to make sure the stream's still going and not going blasted crazy. Yep, it is fine. Think of it. I remember throwing a photo out there. Oh, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. Oh, fanboy? The Steel Samurai fanboys real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They always hang one was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those are your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. That grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside it, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you, they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg, the other was a boy who looked to be on second or third grade. Oh yes, well we see his type there every day, but can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in his second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why you erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect, yeah. And they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. No forgetting vital information this time. Defendant lobby, huh? Mr. Powers, yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. Who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal samurai costumes, so where does this leave me? It doesn't look good, Nick. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another take. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey Nick, it's time. Be safe. Okay, let's go. Sigh. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that, Sniff. Oh, that means you're not fucked, but things are tough. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do not have may not be hard evidence. There is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant of Mr. Will Powers. For the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse of someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? It was the scary lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Ain't that young son? Oh, Oldbag? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. She's huffing and puffing. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal samurai costume. Then slipped in the studio on the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah. Right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Nah. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 minutes tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder? It's way too heavy. Show this or this. Or did I show the card key? Scene of the murder was, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag is specious. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something Old Bag, Your Honor. Lol. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, baby! Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. Mad. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses, the Windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? She's under oath! Someone arrest this woman! Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. That's how you're going to get fired, lady. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? You're going to be safe, but you're going to get fired. You've been listening? They told me to keep my trap shut. Shut my trap. And I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Miss Wright, your cross-examination. Yikes. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Just press hit to see what we find out, if there's any exceptions. Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters, the director. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these other people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map. Yes, it is. You go all the way through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling off. Well, Mr. Wright, we'd like to continue the cross-examination. I think I've already asked all my questions, but they said they had nothing to do with it. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Continue. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. She told me to pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grumble. I'll kill this woman, I swear. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. But if you're going to go accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Them? Who are these people? Well, director and producer for starters. Director? Just repeated it. Your Honor, we have learned others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs are all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing to me. Or should I sniff? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating and to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, we have figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume. Could he really... Oh no, wait, have we? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't really think it was her, really. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag, I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back soon to visit you soon. Thanks guys, sniff. He's always crying and shit. Always. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why can't you just not cry? You know, you're the one witness that cries more than fucking Larry Butts! Ooh, what a day. There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we've found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing in here then? Let's get to the studios. No one's here. Right now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Computer like runs the studio security cameras. Oh, it looks like it's been turned off for the day. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Don't mention it. Is it true that they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with heavy work. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just a lot of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Alright, let's rip this off. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick, that drain's covered. That boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. Feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? Can't we can? Well, she's serious. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, there. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? It must be nice to live so free of guilt. This is what a Steel Samurai costume was on the day of murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? Wonder what the killer was planning on doing then, huh? She's got a point. Mr. Powers' bag. What's inside? Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Oh, hello. Ho ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Studios. Florida Studios. There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the play area? Yeah, can you believe it? The fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in a particular bunch. Okay. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees them. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. The director, that's all. I heard something at the trial today. He said the director and producer were here at the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in a pop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seems pretty eager to keep us quiet. So were they trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. Probably went up to his neck. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that studio too we heard about the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in, huh? Locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plate. So they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with people steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. Incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soup. They must not clean it much. A light man for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it's running fine. Hey, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? Well, look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Who is this always wanted me to present the attorney's badge? There you go, that was presented. smooth. Wow, they gave a Lord one of these card keys. Well, I'm sorry, borrowing it. Let's see. You better be careful not to lose that. Very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. I'll be careful. You take a look at this. That's Miss Fires. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Say, you work with the props, right? What the murder weapon? You mean the Steel Samurai? The Samurai Spear? Yes, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I'll find a map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area, to the left side of the actual film studios. What the F? Oh, WTF? Who are you dudes? Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make elite shows. The Steel Samurai Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Normally, RTFC is read the fucking card for my group. Really, you're the Salmonella. I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection, yeah, hot, slobber. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rock swords drool, oh god, I feel like I'm back in 2004. Rock swords? What? Hey, you're drooling, huh? Lol, buffer overrun, pant. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Yikes. Raffle Lamau. Oh no. Pink Princess. Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I even have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Might have really needed to talk about cool. Day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get the chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yes. Sucks words. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucks words mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time at was estimated 2:30 p.m. He was telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. The producer. What, the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills. All the way. Scary though, Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah. We were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. The bigwigs. Who exactly are these bigwig people these people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. And also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tensions, so were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all great-haired geezers, Scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Hmm. Aha! You again! Eek! How rude! Acting like you've seen a ghost. 'Cause we did. Look how pale you are. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Could you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady is too much. Fanboy. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. Director, about the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. I think she's losing it. Yeah, she's losing it. Bitch is crazy. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Sigh. Looks like a stage, backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? How can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yes, don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star. Stop that. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magician's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains, so I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Still the same thing. Hey, look, that's the chair that the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, look at that. Take a look at that. One of those black and white board things they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl's more trouble than I thought. Okay. There's something here. Move. Move. Studio suit. The trailer door's locked. The key's probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her right now. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into studios often? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. The director. Was the director present at the morning run through? Yes, he was. He was directing the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate. How the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move. The Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate. Why didn't you tell us that before? Roland doesn't know good games. What up, Logia? Is this a good game in your opinion? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That's nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I don't know, I haven't played. Okay, I see. Whose side is she on? So, do I know good games? The real question. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Sekiro is definitely a good game. Yeah, again, like I said, do I know good games? Or what do you think? I don't know. In your opinion. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh yeah, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card, once the show's done filming, that is. Huh? Oops. Hey, wait. I bet it came in right through that drain. Hey, Kiddio, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You have to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? What happened? So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Let me go. Oh, yikes. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was it sitting there, I wonder? Oh no. Yeah, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. Examine this spot. Oh no. Move. Trying to pay. Oh lord. Try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Why are you staring at me like that? Because he's interested in you. Huh? Where's that old windbag? Ought her to leave her post. Hey, Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick, now's the chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yep. Finally. Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Yeah, apparently not. Studio 2 trailer. Yo, someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you be? D. Vasquez, the producer. Leave Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Hold on. What, dog? He looks like he's trying to hide from something, but like he's not. He's like kind of just walking back and forth. Yikes. Whatever, dog. You chill under the bed then, if you want. The day of the crime. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez, script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai. Episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Steel Samurai. We'd like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. The director. What director? Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there something else to check? Yeah. Wait. You see Manila give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like this. If don't cry, she'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him when we see him. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the sets cost. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. Poster is quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. Great. Here, I got this from the producer, huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere, so it's... Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it, Shakes. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been, I agree. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must have used the place. Hey Nick, what now? These snacks, there was twice this much you here before. Ah, I ate them. They're past their expiration date anyway, awful. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Oops. She's over there. What did you We'll back up the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick. Hey, look, that's the chair that the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around the chair for me. Will you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say it'd be left somewhere? Left it somewhere. Aha! Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. I mean, nothing's been sitting there the whole time. Just we weren't able to fucking do anything with it. Wait, yeah, you need to go this way. You need to give it to her, not him. Here, we found it, your script. Script hands it to you guys, you're not going to talk to us? Quiet, read it. Just hold on, what's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway? Do you even know who we are? Powers' lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? With the director and people from the network? Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible why? The path was blocked. Path? The blocked path. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on that day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Peace. Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was clear. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. The crane just came after 3 to move the head. We called some people to clear the way. I'm sure they'd collaborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30 is time of death. Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it was broken, it announced the time in oops. 1 oop per hour. Ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. Clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15, that's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Miss Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. So what do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over, we're finished. I'm sure it sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Even looking pretty good. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You got one lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we get one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find a way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Huff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff, huff, puff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, huff, puff. Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Yikes. She's straight fucking out of breath. Huff, puff. When I catch him, I huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? Uh-oh. Fanboy. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat, huff, huff. My, what a violent old lady. The director. Oh, actually, I met with the director just now. Ha! My heart. I don't feel so good. She okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. What's this about a hostage? Huff, huff, huff. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. Huff, huff. He'll come back. Huff, huff. This one. Kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might want to talk to us and give him that. Good idea. Hey, Miss Bag. I'm catching that brat. It was the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have any trade? You might want to trade her. I wonder. Hey, that's a card. Huff, Studio 1. Right. Card key to Studio 1. Huff, huff. I could visit Warhammer. I'd like to visit Huff. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Bag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. Huff, huff. You let me borrow it. Borrow it then. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get to Studio 1. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Bag. Card key led to Miss Bag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. How we find this boy? Hey, you! Wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah. His name's Cody Hatkins. I think he ran into a dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it! He's getting away! Come back. There, he's back. How is she? Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Faye. He's checking her out because her cleavage is showing really big and stuff, you know? Tits are huge. What do you want? Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix, right? Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai. I think Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me, please? I don't know, nothing. That's double negative. It looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? Cody, does this look familiar? Hey, you are. Huh? You are. You know, ultra rare, that card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. But what do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Listen, quantum physics is not something they teach in grade school. Shut up. Whatever, I don't need that card, huh? I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble, once you find me a really rare card, really rare. I mean, there's something rarer than the ultra rare. Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! And for a grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare, why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I have to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Fanboy. You've seen that boy since... Nope, you missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them... How's the old bag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Miss Hammer, are all the posters on the wall there here of Hammer? Yes. It's really a terrible loss for studios, but his popularity has been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? After what happened? Okay. You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those actually. I'm one card away from the complete set. The complete set? Yeah. Let's have one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with me. Yes, trade card. I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me out, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? I'll trade her. Okay. Really think, then this is for you. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Oh, yikes. Alright, back to Cody we go. See this card? Yeah, so wait. That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a Steel Samurai Sphere and throw in an Evil Magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information, huh? You sure? Fine by me. Ultra rare premium card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Steel Samurai. Do you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. Being lectured on life by a grade school. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. Tell me what your favorite thing about Steel Samurai is. Gotta think of something. I like when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah. Zam. Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all the pictures of the Steel Samurai? I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Zam. I got them all. I never missed a perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. Newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. The album has the name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really, are you sure? Yeah. I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right? Yeah? Yes. I think we can say for sure that means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough, and the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. The only person left who could have been his willpowers. have to admit, it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on this witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Uh-oh, I heard everything. Yikes. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! Yikes, that didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Jesus. Rip. One sec, everybody. I'm gonna do something real quick on Discord. Alright, let's do this. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Wright, yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even happier. Phoenix, the client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something. Okay, Phoenix, today. Is that or lose the trial? This isn't going to be easy. It really isn't. We're likely to lose the trial here. Until some magical shit happens. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if he'll be that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella. The court. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob Ruffle. Salmonella. I'm a director of television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Power is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in a trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at the time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about this seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd enough that you mentioned it. Mr. Manila. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. Same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call, Sweat. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, the assistant went through the trouble, all that trouble. I brought it to a trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspect as much. When exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating about so much? I wonder. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press him harder. Wait a second, Miss Nella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Ruffle. Well? You freaking lying sack of shit. Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well, Miss Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. The break. Yeah. What the fuck? FWIW. Oh, for what it's worth, we took a break, Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1 role. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steams. Yikes. I don't think it would even have enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. The break. What is that? That's all it has. I have to say, you look a guy who gets through his meal pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. I'm gonna have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh great, is that all? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. That's right, the other one was D. Vasquez's plates. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. That's the time of death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. I don't know what save right here in case I fuck up something. Okay, present here last time. No, that's not it. Then I present the file then. That's not it either. Punishment! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning, Your Honor? The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer have nothing to do with this. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio 1. Oh, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. I'd claim it was possible, yeah. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on ice again, but I see you at least have an inkling of truth. What do you mean, it's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from the scene of the crime was blocked. Fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Or Mr. Ritter. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to leave Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of a Steel Samurai, given that the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence. It's a witness. A witness? Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? witness saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, I'll have order. See. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned. Right, I just burned 2 points for nothing. It was just fucking literally press. Forgot about that one. What do we do now? Yeah. If everyone in that trailer has an alibi, I'm sorry. Yes. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. You give what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is to it. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seem like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm the murderer. No, I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero of the children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix, this one's for the kids. Let's do it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with its cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Sorry, please bring a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer this question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in the 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Ms. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentleman. You're present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if you had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio, so I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin this cross-examination. But be gentle, remember, you're talking to a child. Yo, what up, boyo? Objection, my ass. You don't know shit about me, mate, JK. How are you, my boy? Hey, listen. I object to your objection. I'm alright. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. How are you? I've been streaming this for like 3 hours almost. Give or take. Yeah, getting there anyway. There was a point where apparently the stream was like kind of, I guess like for like 20 or so minutes it was stuck on a buffering phase too, so it missed a bit of the early portion of the case 3. I had to restart the stream, but then like after that, I've been doing the entire thing. Boy, where do you live? SoCal? Yeah, I started streaming around 6 something. When this doesn't count. It's 6:50 for me right now. Wait. 6:50. 8:51 for me. You're in Hawaii then? Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you just say before that you always go wherever, you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? Wait, then where? Alaska? I don't know. You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that? Right? Mr. Word. Right, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? Let's see. Anyways, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Wait. 6:50 at night? What coast are you? Mr. Wright, how cool you are to terrorize a poor child so. Oh, Greece is one of our neighboring countries. I'm somewhere there. Oh, okay. So wait, is it 6:50 at night or 6:50 in the morning for you? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Oh, morning. Okay. I thought it was nighttime for you. Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I normally stream around like 6 p.m. PST to 10 p.m. PST. So I got it like another hour, 7 minutes ago. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to a court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the actions. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So do I just press everything? Yes, I do. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. So you're watching Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away not even once? No. Okay, then tell us what happened. Exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Don't worry, I know all the cases from the first game. The bad guy attacked him first. The sad part is I forgot that Salmonella just gets pressed and nothing gets presented, really. He's just a fucking useless asshole to lead into this. At least now you know when to go live at your time. Well, I mean, I go live always at the same time for the most part. Because I have a set schedule. Like, that's the schedule I have to work with because of work and stuff. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? Wait, hold on. Let me let my dog back outside now. Damn, you work? Yeah, of course. I mean, how else do you think I pay for stuff like that up there? Or my consoles, or this, or sustain my stream? Sustain my life? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. What happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops! How should I play this? Press him. I thought you're a low-class bugler. You mean burglar? No, I'm... No? What made you think that? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yeah, you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses the samurai slap? Yeah, what do you mean, yeah? Why would you think that? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. You missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? You know, you can figure this out. It's right, your answer? We have certain that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai, but why wouldn't he, watch the climax of the fight? Missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Something else? It's alright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof, come on, think of something, nothing. It's right, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We have a certain... I guess I just showed the evidence. I have evidence, yes, Your Honor. What did Cody look away from a fight? I forgot, I just need to show this right away. Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey, bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. But I'm just glad I came to see you. Oh yeah? Because you like seeing other people stream Ace Attorney? I'm intending on finishing at least game 1. Oh, you mind? Thanks. But anyway, good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. I'm gonna try to get through as much of each of the 3 games this week and next, during the days I am streaming. And then I'm going back to my regular schedule. After I get through as much of it in the next 2 weeks or so, I'm gonna try to go back to doing Monday and Tuesday Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, and then I'll continue Thursday and Fridays doing this. But then there might be a chance after this Friday I might stream City as well. It just depends. So I really realized there's no way he could just stand there watching Zero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you aren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Nia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with a cross-examination anyway. I'd have to press. That's all I have to do now. It's like, what else is gonna happen, right? Yeah, you're right. Press this. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Because the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strange? Yeah, the limp. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. When the lens opens, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and a Steel Samurai. Yep, that's all that happened. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture once? A picture not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody. Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. What? Wow, this feels great. In what country do you live in, mate? Well, I said SoCal, so, United States. I'm in Southern California. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase this picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Damn, you're that far? Yeah. I'm in the west coast of the United States just like Naru is. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? You go to every live performance, I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. Never missed one. Perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Wrecked, Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path Score. It's a collection of photos of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Yeah, that's how Jackhammer died. Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. I mean, think about it. That's the only thing that happened, and the only person that died was Jackhammer. No way. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. To Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw! Kid's about to blow the fuck up and cry. See? Yikes. This kid's just like fucking off his rocker now. Cody, that day you saw a Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right? You're telling a 10-year-old kid his hero is just like a bumfuck loser and got shreked harder than fucking Orland does when Logia decides to troll him. The judge is badgering the witness. Orland's badgering the witness, Kappa. Oh, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wah! Ah! Welcome to the real world, kid. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? 1 hour you lose, fuckhead. The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yeah, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Edgeworth, do your job. You know, Logia's in here too, by the way. So you ain't safe from trolling when he realizes you're here, Orland. Apparently we have all made a serious error. Have we not? An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai wasn't it? It doesn't sound what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Yes, indeed, y'all meet and greet. Don't you see? Jackhammer was a Steel Samurai. Ah, see? Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Woolbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already been gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. Boyle and Orland, have you guys ever met before? Or is this the first interaction? He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. I'm great, woke up before less than an hour and came to watch my boy K-Dash. No? Alright. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Man! Will Powers looked knocked the fuck out! Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Huh. Me what? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now, sniff, here, there, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. I mean, I already saw that because it's fucking in front of Studio 2, but why the hell does it have to take Mia to do this? First interaction ever. Okay. Got it. Well, you know, hope y'all enjoy each other's company. And with me in the chat as we stare at this game. All it takes to go on, the beautiful Mia possessing Maya's body. What? Your Honor. May I see the photos once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Mia is so thick. She's fire. Mia, best Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 assist. Yo, what up, Sai? Welcome back. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. I draw your attention to the number on that gate. The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! Yo, the cockiness of fucking Phoenix when he gets to his point. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. I heard you guys discussing glasses. Yes, I'm saying Mia is fire. Yes. Yo, Edgeworth's face still looks like he's dying, but that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true crime scene. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That will explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Well, I said she's fire. I said it too. Well, you said she's thick. I said she's fire. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, that reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order. Defense makes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. We still have more things to find, and it's like 9:13 right now. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. Empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label read sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Powers' blood was the fingerprint on the bottle. An idea? Well, very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for the fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of this bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Yikes. The court will suspend proceedings on the trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things might have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbeck, may have been the victim, Mr. Hammer. Or Jack Hammer. He didn't say Mr. Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. That's right. Yes, Your Honor. The homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Who killed him and why? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers, as you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Yeah, because, you know, it can only be 3 days and stuff. Well, very well. Court is adjourned. This court defendant lobby number 1. Well, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Well, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Sniff. He's always crying! Makes me so mad! Shut your pie hole and just be confident in your lawyer. Boyo, as you can see, Boyo, I have 2 datas. I already played till day 3 of episode 4. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya's back. Maya, so what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is the motive and proof. Wow. Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial, what's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, the place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted to. You eat, you die. Ooh, she's alive. Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about the Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. You not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella Director Sal? He's soft, a pushover that does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but he thinks he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. What, Mr. Hammer? I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whipper, snapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Yeah, well. Happened. Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Ham put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or producer. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Oh yeah, she spells it out separately. But Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say apparently. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Watching the clouds. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. You bitch. Do something, Nick. She's really taking me off. Oh dear. Let him have a cat fight. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fake blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manila. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer by yourself. Oh dear. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Nothing here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and a couple documents. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing new. Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soup. Oops, I didn't care about reading it. Let's move. Studio 1. Employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over tomorrow and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yarr! No, touch it. Yo, don't tell me anything like that. I'm getting shit examined. Or trying to. Oh, sorry, pal. I didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic sometimes. Dramatique or dramatic, I don't remember what I said. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, okay, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills now? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities of making a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. If this reacts to these sleeping pills you see, if there are traces, it'll change color. Well, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Yikes. Investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we really should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Powers anymore. I really feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. 2 losses in a row! Coming up! How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. It was in the waiting room he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in. Well, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fear of Edgewood. Yeah, cushion paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. That means it sounded like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. I'm in the bag one more time. Let's see what we find. Mr. Powers' bag. WP can come pick it up himself soon. Soon. Mr. Wright, you did it very well again today. Thank you. Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Mick, you must have really wowed them in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. You fucking assholes. Producer Vasquez. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studio for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, so she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Manila? He used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought that Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. Her ears pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call though. I can't imagine him jumping. He's her bitch. He will jump if she says jump. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. There's some flowers here. Wow, they're pretty. They're taking care. Don't get too close to that fence. It looks dangerous. Clearly, you need to set something off somewhere. No. Here's that picture again. Is that really Jack Harmon's eyes? He's the only one who could have been. Why would he? Yeah, why? You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself? Hi, give me about 3 more years. Look at us, 2 novices. Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy? That's your. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I don't think an average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-in? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it right for me right away though. Duct tape here. Okay, you don't know about this. Have you seen this, Mr. Harris? What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life. These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. The fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much to these kids, you know? Sniff. What else can I present? There. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! She likes us too much. Wait. Yo, Shadow, thanks for the raid. Wait, why is Bot damn slow with that this time? Why did nothing else respond on it? Oh, there it is. Let me shout out Shadow. Shadow Blasta is a variety streamer as well. And he's part of Playmates with me and Naru, as well as a couple other people we were affiliated with. What were you playing? Sea of Thieves. I have no idea what that game is about. Care to tell me what it's about? Small, but I'm here. That's fine. Any little bit helps. As you know, you're just another streamer like me. You know exactly that every bit of viewer count will always help us. So the new patch came out. There's a lot more food and fishing. I don't even know what Sea of Thieves is to begin with, other than the fact that you're telling me there's food and fishing. Okay. What else is there? Like it's an RPG or something? The game is about being a pirate. Alright. Yo, the pirate life, though. Let's see, I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Anyways, how are you today, Shadow? Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? Thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Cause I don't know. Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. Rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. Film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. Shadow, how was your stream today overall though? Like, obviously I see what you were playing, but how long were you streaming? How far did you get in it? Did you thoroughly enjoy what you were doing? And did you get a lot of, like, I don't know, unlocks and whatnot? Trophies? Story progression? The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. Yo, what up, Manny? Thanks for the lurk. Manny's a variety streamer who's trying to make partner, and that man is streaming right now too, no less. Unfortunately, I can't lurk him right exact now because my devices are all low on battery and charging. But I will come by later. He's playing Final Fantasy 14 right now, actually, and he usually plays 14. He plays a bit of Dissidia. He plays some Resident. I think he's played some Resident Evil. I forget if he streamed it, but he streamed Dead by Daylight too. He also, I forget if he streamed this, but I know he was playing Borderlands with some of the people from our Discord. In Jade's Discord, rather. So, there's a lot of things. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this incident 5 years ago. Okay. You tell us what happened 5 years ago. Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up, and that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer, and that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, Thanks, we'll try asking her if she'll talk. There's no guarantee she'll talk at all. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing the darndest to forget Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. No, it's fine. Let's talk to her. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols. Penny Nichols. The assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during the filming with Jack Hammer. Killed man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's the little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's prints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on that plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She had ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to reckon with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag, hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in the studio too? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto a flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Well, we got dirt. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Alright, well, old bag. Oh. She means the security lady, Miss Old Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Hammer. The wind, huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. The conversation interesting. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Well, here we go. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you're using the accident. You're blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you can control him, weren't you? Why was he doing kids shows for petty change? So I'm a blackmailer now? That's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anyone. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I saw everything out for you? Think what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You Mr. Hammer did it on purpose. That is what I mean. Where's your proof came from? Just think. Would you let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she's a big fan of Hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did, gave him a few bruises too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporters would need is the negatives he could have made a copy, but he did. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. Look, what is valuable evidence? Boys? Those are tattoos on her. Not part of her outfit. What is it? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, you know? Why would D. Vasquez care about it all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that. Where are you going? So long, friends. Boys, you race away. No! Here comes some saving! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal. I was just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just that I wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Oh yeah, Saved by the Dick. But yikes, can you please not refer to him by his first name like that? It sounds so bad. we both know that name just creates such bad puns for him. Yikes. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. For you, please. His name is Dick Gumshoe. Yes, it is, but his first name is... Yikes. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna get a refill on a drink, because I want to finish this. So I'm probably gonna go... If I can finish it in 16 minutes, I will, but I'm probably gonna go beyond that just to finish this case. So, let's get a drink. Alright, I'm back. Oh boy, here we go. Thanks, boy. The court is now in session for the trial of Will Powers. Mr. Will Powers, rather. I forget the Mr. in there sometimes. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Are you? Are you? You ready for this ass kicking? The defense is ready, Your Honor. We'll hand out cans of whoop ass like Stone Cold Steve Austin does. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call upon people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Lecturer seems a bit on edge today. Oh, I mean, he is Edgeworth. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Get a shh. No, shh. Don't talk for asses while we have Dick in the room. Oh, God. Please. Please. No. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. Okay, I'll stop. No, don't worry, mate. Nah, you can keep going if you want to have some fun with it. I'm definitely just like, you know, responding in kind because it's I'm a shitty meme more than I do that. Don't worry, I can take humor. God, puns everywhere. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Shut your whore mouth! Very, very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Phoenix, please. She wears a dress, for God's sake. Day of the murder. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Do I hear a van? Yes. Not our van, though. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Press it. Did no one leave during the meeting? No. No one. Come on, let's talk about that a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards. Oh, well, yeah, we know that. What exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. No. The meeting ended at 4, rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Was fatigue, so Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. Hits the desk as hard as he can. She can't hear you. She's too busy smoking her pipe and talking shit to Edgeworth. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Zao. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. That's some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she had said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Nope, that's not right. Forget what I fucking presented on here. Oh, I accidentally pressed that. If you raid Orland, spam Perry Black Knight. I will raid Orland later, and you spam it for me too. Nope. Let me save because motherfucker up pretty hard. What was it? Fuck. It's been a bit so I forgot. I'm still gonna continue until I finish this. Let's see. Oh, right. Is that the plate? Fuck, I forgot about that. Azal, you claim you ate a T-bone steak. I say you do not. What? What's this now? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on a table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone had been left behind. Mr. Wright, near my you is a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Mr. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on those plates. The plates were empty. Ms. Vasquez? Or was it clear or whatever? Tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. I see. So what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting with Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Are you saying yes, Your Honor? Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai and then you did it. You killed them with your own two hands. She had no motive though. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the Steel Samurai. The Samurai Spear. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha, you see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the Samurai Spear was not used as a murder weapon. Present this photo! Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. You know well enough by now, you're not going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too, my fake blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing, right. But here's the real evidence, Your Honor. So I present the spear is broken. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Yikes! Edward Getting, wrecked. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. But I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Yes. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Now we present this. Look at this photo. What is this about? There's this... Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photo is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This photo is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? But what are you saying? Yes. That's what happened 5 years ago. Has happened again. Oh, God. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Ms. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Miss Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way that he caused to another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. If the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? In the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the pace of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, and then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own two hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. There was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. She had her van with her. Yeah, I know. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1 and used the studio van to do it. Yeah, that would take only a couple minutes. Call your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget it was Sal Manello that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manello was a conspirator? I say of course he was, of course he was. No, I'll say of course he was. Of course Sal Manello has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. He probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. You win? So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? You can say, huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Wrecked again, right? Order, Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Vasquez, you did it. That wasn't a question. Did you do it? No. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to verdict. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one's given, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if you ever testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said, therefore the truth, Mr. Wright. I already said all there is to say. What happened if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answer, waste of time. This interaction is great though. All these different interactions, they thought it out really thoroughly. Damn, to come so far only to fail. As it seems there is no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Objection! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see, very well. Objection! Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see what we have to gain. I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Very, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body, very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. This man's about justice, you gotta remember this. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Nick, we're close, real close. You may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? Certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Press harder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murder body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Ms. Vasquez, logically speaking perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. I like big butts, I can't lie. Oh Lord, why? Why did you suddenly think of the lyrics? What made you think of the lyrics? But no one was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his Steel Samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We definitely left him on the bus shooting at the location. That location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that very well, Mr. Vasquez. You may continue. Because Phoenix was like, but, oh, yikes. The things you remember because of this game. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was completely silent. We stood there until Powers arrived, finally our eyes on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Go back to security. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to also have given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph meaning the one taken by the security guard. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. He has to be left out? Yes. It seems like everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will or won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. The script in your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? It was a murder after all. We could think of rehearsing after that. Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then it's funny, every time it's still funny to me that Edgeworth is the one that objects here. Order, Mr. Edgeworth! Order. You just have, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change in the defense? I appreciate your concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe that Edgeworth's helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? Monkey court! No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change the testimony to reflect this reason. When the hammer was injured, he couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal directed. You have to find something to peg this on her, or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him! What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Miller arrive at the studio? Well, 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer in the costume with Salmonella's help. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? Just try listening to what people are saying. Boy? Oh boy. The witness will continue her testimony. Mr. Power was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? Let me save right here real quick, because I have 2 left. I'm gonna fuck up something, I feel like. Wait, hammer. Hold on.
Objection!
I knew that hammer was injured. I only think that's a little funny. I mean, it was a steel samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in a run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers and not Mr. Hammer. Or do you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez. I did this the first time too. I just was not paying attention to the Hammer name. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but was it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was filming Mr. Powers. Ah, and when he was doing this. Well, it would have to have been after he put the Steel Samurai costume on and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw a Steel Samurai limping. Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, order, I'll have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was no reason, if there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can't prove it. Nick, no. Saying you can't prove it now would be a big defeat. She'll get away, but what proof could I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight for this one. Okay. I have proof and I'll show it to you. Yeah, that was a pretty cool interaction between Maya. I mean, the only thing I can think of is this. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. There was supposed to be 2 things you could present there, but this is always the only thing I think of to present here. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. That's right. Please explain Ms. Vasquez's motive for murder. There you go. That's what I was looking for. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez. What? Your Honor, Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I'm guilty. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Ms. Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Ms. Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Miss Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel's the lover. Wasn't he? Don't touch him. Ms. Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. You know, for someone who's part of the mafia, she's super calm. Mr. Edgeworth, where's these baskets? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Mill Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only a natural, not a miracle. Only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Ha ha! That is all. This court is adjourned. Let's raid Sin. I already had plans to raid Orland, though. I will raid Sin next time on Thursday. The plan today was to raid Orland. If you drop by the stream on Thursday, remind me, because I guarantee you I'll forget, and I'm just gonna look and see. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Miss Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright, huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show this. You're a Steel Samurai because I was a Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Okay, I'll tell you. What is that? Congratulations, Willpower. Let me be. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nah, Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk, huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Why? Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of unnecessary? They only serve to get in my way. You must listen to me. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. Rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? But I get the feeling I'm missing something. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? So the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. And they really made Pink Princess. Baby got back. Oh boy. This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Nope, not at all. They ain't ready. They're never ready. Never. Alright, with that finishes everything. I'm not going to show you that yet, because that's case 4. I am now going to raid Orland, as I said I would. Everyone, thanks for dropping by. Hold on. Can't wait to see my man Dick next time. Alright, well, he will be there. You'll see him plenty in the next case for sure. A lot more than we've seen him so far, as you remember. And anyone else that doesn't know, you now know. But anyways, I am gonna raid Orland. What is he streaming today? Is he streaming Dark Souls again? Let me look. Take a quick look at what he's streaming. Oh, he's streaming Kingdom Hearts 3 Critical Mode. Okay, well, we get to go watch Orland suffer. So I'll be back Thursday, because I'm busy tomorrow, and I don't stream Wednesdays normally anyway. So, yeah. Everybody, please just go show some love for Orland. Join us in this raid. Go put in, what my boy Logia said, and spam Perry Black Knight. This is it. Just spam this, Just spam that. Like, in bunches. And then, after that, it's like, easy peasy, I'll see you guys next time with more Ace Attorney Trilogy. Goodbye, and good night.